We are live. Yay! Hello, everybody. Hi, Ved. Hi, Rachel. Hi, Robin. And hello, that is to everybody that's watching now and in the futures. And today, I am personally with three amazing ladies. How did I get so lucky? And we are going to talk about a 6-month mentorship program that Rachel started, I think it's 3 years ago now, called Becoming Business Brilliant. And Rachel, would you like to maybe tell us, like, from starters, how did you came up and why did you create this mentorship program?
This is actually a brilliant question.
I know, I ask brilliant questions.
He's good.
You know, I watched so many people having the point of view that they were rubbish at business. And I myself had bought that I was not good enough. And I was trying to fit in business done, from this reality. And then I found out about humanoid reality, which is business done from contribution, like what we can contribute to the world and that we are a gift and we can impact the world. And that shifted everything. Even when I say that, I remember Robin, you came on, you're like, business from contribution. That I get, that I am, that I be, And so a lot of people had given up on business based on stress for their bodies and judgment and just fitting into something that didn't work for them. And so the Joy Business, which this mentorship is based on, and the workings of Joy Business is about contributing, and it's about loving what you do and the willingness to allow yourself to profit from it. And because so many people had so many points of views about not wanting to work because their experiences, I chose to be with people for 6 months and support them in having their reality, because Robin and Yvette have done the 6-month program, so have you. So I was looking to support people with the tools that they could, as such, mold their own business reality and their business in a way that works for them, and so that they could be supported as well,
So very grateful for this program. It is freaking amazing, and to be able to thrive with your mentorship. How did we get so lucky? Truly.
I was thinking about how I've done the program twice, actually. And yeah, it's really changed the way that I think about business. And what showed up for me recently was a conversation with a friend who has not done Becoming Business Brilliant or any access classes. And no judgment, just when I was speaking with her about her business and she had some questions and some fear and some anxiety, it helped me to see that I used to say those same things about my business. Like 2 years ago, like, how am I going to do this? And how am I going to put these puzzle pieces together to make this work? And, questions in that variety. And I realized, like, I don't think about it I don't think about my business that way at all anymore. I think about, like, what can I contribute to my business? What can the universe contribute to my business? What do the energies contribute to my business? What does this particular program or class I'm offering contribute to my business? It's just a completely different way of thinking about my business. And as a result, my business has grown and grown and contributed more to me and my life and to the life of others as a result of the shift and of the classes. So, amazing.
That is amazing.
That's really amazing to hear that. I remember you coming in and you actually got the work really fast and you did apply it as well,
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure you're just back from Costa Rica the day before yesterday.
Yes, I am. I am. Lucky me, I get to teach classes all around the world because I choose that, and mostly in beautiful, warm, sunny places. And it's an incredible gift. I feel like it's such a blessing to be able to. And one of the things I did, I've been doing them for a while, but one of the things I added as a result of the Becoming Business Brilliant course is that now I'm doing it twice a year instead of once a year. And I actually have a goal of doing it 4 times a year, which would be amazing. So yeah, getting there.
Yeah, I suppose for me, watching you and watching Yvette as well, Yvette, you facilitated your first foundation, you the Rolfing business, that grew. And then you bought your house, then you built your access business and Troy as well. And so seeing someone like you guys that really care about people and really care about our world and getting caught up in someone else's point of view that you can't enjoy your business, you have to work hard, you've got to do it all by yourself, and then just seeing the way you shift your perception, it blows my mind the impact an energetic point of view that you're functioning from has on you, your body, your finances, your business. And for me, the most phenomenal thing to watch is to see someone actually change the viewpoint that they're running their life from, and something it's just wonderful to see something different showing up.
Yeah, and I get like one of the things like for me, like I attended like the mentorship program, and I'm like working with Rachel for I think it's like over 3 years now, and like one of the most incredible impact would have like when you were talking about like the point of views, like because like the point of views that I grew up with, especially around business and money, it was just like so dense, and it was all about like how I'm gonna lose everything. It was all about like scarcity. It was all about fears. It was all about like doubting myself. And like when that, especially when I was in the beginning of generating my business, like that thought, feelings, emotions would come up, and because they were so familiar and because they felt so real to me, like I actually would just get lost in them, and I will spend like days, like sometimes months and years. And like when I actually have that support and being with a group like over a period of time, like I was able to get out of that, like whatever you call them, like with so much more easier. And like when I was that point of thought that was real and true for me, like everything in my life start to just become like so much more easier. Like as Robin was talking, like it just, I was like, oh, now like what else is possible? And it would just become like lighter, and things that seem impossible to achieve, they would just like come to me with ease. And I get like that's like the most beautiful, yeah, exactly. Like for me, that's like the beauty of Access Consciousness tools. Like when you're actually willing to let go of the beliefs, the point of views, the limitations, the definitions, the judgments that you have, like everything start to become possible. And like that's for me is magic.
Go ahead. I think I just want to chime in there with one of the things that popped for me as you were talking, Troy, and that is that a lot of entrepreneurs, and you said it, Rachel, you don't have to do it yourself. And I'm one who has always had an assistant, sometimes a good assistant, sometimes less good, but I've always had somebody helping me. But most people don't. And I needed a bigger team than one assistant. And so many entrepreneurs, my point of view is it would be a huge contribution to actually be supported on the journey, because it is such a solo journey. And one of the things about the BBB group is that the group is so supportive of each other. And so, that was invaluable the last round that we actually both rounds that I did. It was really invaluable. And I still have connections from the one that I participated in a year ago. People still check in. How are you doing? Asking questions, asking for contributions. And it's really great to have that. Very valuable.
And also, you're not on your own when you show up. Everyone, sometimes we take these speed and we go woo, and then other times we drop down again. Sometimes it can be like a roller coaster. And when you drop down, to have someone there to be with you and support you and not make you wrong, and know that these feelings and emotions and these points of views, that you will, as long as you're present and you show up, you guys move through them so fast. Like, it's like you take a dip and then you go at a quicker speed again in general. In generating your business. And Troy said something too, and this is part of the BBB program. The people that I work with tend to be extremely aware people, and very much they pick up other people's thoughts, feelings, and emotions, and then you start to use that to your advantage. It's a capacity, actually.
Mm-hmm.
And before that, you were buying everything that you were aware of as yours, but now you can actually, like, if you use your capacity to be aware of other people's thoughts, feelings, and emotions, then you can have the energy and the awareness of what people require. You can make money from this, You can know what people require, what makes them happy. You can give them what they're looking for in the world. And this, to me, is the turnaround in using your capacities to your advantage. It's phenomenal. Not sure where that's coming from.
Yeah, there's a lion roaring in the background, because that's part of the symbology of becoming business brilliant, is the courage of the lion.
It does take it does take a lot of courage to actually come away from trying to get business right, and because you're entering into a very unknown territory, where instead of getting it right and making yourself wrong, now you're coming into possibilities, create more possibilities. So you really have got to be willing to have a lot of courage when you come into this program, for sure. Yeah.
Wow. I had a wonderful experience when I was away, that exactly what you're saying. It's like you become the walking, talking infinite possibilities. Like, the way that you're talking about, it's not just business, it's living, but living is this infinite possibility and this like infinite joy, and like creating and generating is every moment. Is every moment of possibility, expansion, contribution. Like, I was just sitting at an airport talking to a woman, and next thing I know, she's telling somebody else in the class that they should talk to me about business. And I was like, we were just talking at the airport. So just expanding space all the time.
Yeah.
And that was definitely, that's this group. It's the way that we support each other and talk with each other. Everything is a contribution, an idea. Hey, how about this? Hey, but how about this? It's all of us coming together to contribute to each other and to generate together. It's really amazing.
Yeah.
And Robin?
Well, I was just going to say the other piece around that is removing the blocks to the creations that that we come up with, or that our ideas in our minds as business owners. I think that everybody can relate to having, writer's block as a business person. And there's so many potential sort of landmines that can be stepped on that have to do with ourselves and our histories and different things that can get in the way. And I think, when I know personally, not I think, but I know that one of the values of participating in this program was that I had space to allow those to come up from a deep place so that I could actually see them, and then I could work through them and remove them so that I could move forward with more ease. So I think it's really helpful to be tangible about those gifts of the program, because that's such a big part of being an entrepreneur, is actually seeing what gets in the way and then being able to clear them out of the way to move forward.
Huge.
It's so beautiful to see someone go beyond one of those landmines I love the way you say it. They kind of go off and you're like, whoa, what did I poke that like disturbs that point of view? And then once it gets disrupted, it turns out that it's not yours at all. And I get everyone who's had their own business or, you know, progressed and learned more within their workplace. We all have these thresholds or glass ceilings. And for me, to not quit and like, once you remember this, folks, most people quit just before there's more success. And I've watched everyone I've worked with, they want to quit. And then I'm just like, honestly, just take the next step. Just make another choice, a choice just to go for a walk or just to put everything off for a while and go watch the sky. And then you see again, choice again, and then whoop, Costa Rica twice a year.
Yes.
Yeah. And it's just, for me as a facilitator, the most beautiful thing in the world is to see people dedicate their energy to creating the future that they would like to have with the possibilities they would like to have. And it's a very different program. It's weird, it's different, and it's just so beautiful to do a business program that's not normal. And it leads to so many different possibilities, and it's very unique business for each person. You've got to find your way.
Yeah. True.
True. Beautiful.
Yeah.
So we'd love to invite you, if you're out there and you're like, I really require to grow and expand and make your business more profitable, financial profit for your body, profit for the way you live, profit for your clients, profit for the world. We'd love to let you know about Becoming Business Brilliant. And for me, the Joy Business and the tools have changed everything in my life, you know.
Yeah.
Truly.
Yeah, we're starting just
Any
after
parting words? Prepare for profit for 2024. That's,
yes.
For me, 2024 is the year of profit.
I love
Yes, for sure. Yeah, beautiful.
And
Thank
just
you.
how much more joy can we have?
Yes.
Exactly. All of it. Thank you so much for coming on, and thanks for your time and your energy and your commitment to bringing this program to the world and inviting people. And yeah, I'm just so grateful.
Thank you.
Thank you. We're
Ja,
grateful.
das kenne ich better. Thanks so much for that, Robin and Rachel. And thanks so much for everybody that's watching now or in the futures. And how this
Hey.
getting better.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.